Welcome back, everyone. This is... Oh, it's another Sims video. It's not another part or a continuation of the last one. Last one was a test run. It did pretty good. So, well, I love playing Sims, so this just gives me another excuse to play more Sims. So, I showed the video to my friend, my best friend, dearest friend, and she... we were talking about Sims. I got her back into Sims. I convinced her to buy a pack, and then I got her cats and dogs. And we were talking about like how I love to make houses, and she loves to make Sims. I am horrible at making Sims, and she just gets tired of making houses because it is a lot of work to like put in the details, and the bigger the size of the house, the more detail and stuff you have to cram in there to make it not be so empty. So I've been doing medium builds, small builds mostly, and then I decided to because I had been wanting to make her a house for like the longest time, and I don't remember. I think she said no at first, and then I got her back into The Sims, and then she agreed. So I was like, yes, I got it, let's go, I'll make you a house. So I tried for the longest time to make a shell. I could not, and then I realized she mostly is going to be using the vampires pack. So I decided to just go in there, find one of their builds, and renovate it, which I did. I forgot. I don't know the name of the property. I completely forgot. But it is on the map. It's like a 2-story house. Originally has like a dead tree and then a dying like pine tree, I think that's what it's called. So it's like it's off to the side. It is on my gallery. I'll put the username in the box if you want to get it. Thing is, with the last builds, I didn't put it up on the gallery mainly because I love to use CC, and well, this mod has CC, which she has access to. So I don't like making a house I'm gonna put up on the gallery that has CC just because a lot of people won't have access to it if they want to download the house. But I do make houses that don't use CC and just use stuff packs from the game. So those, I will put the gallery just in case if you guys want to check it out and see what it is. And I get a house, there are some there that don't have CC. They are labeled to like which ones are modded, which ones aren't. Okay, so I was trying to make the best of the space I had because it was a big space, and I was just trying to figure out what to do with it. Because this is like one of the bigger builds I've done. Like 2 stories I'm good with. This is a 3-story plus a basement. So I know she was gonna have some vampires in there, so I decided to make a basement just for coffins, and then she has her own CC, which I don't have access to. So I left the basement pretty empty, which it will come up eventually. I think I just put coffins in there, decorate the wall and the floor, and that's it. So that way she can put her own stuff in there, and then the bedrooms at the very top are just mostly bedrooms. They have very limited space and material in there just because it's like most of the decorations and stuff was the kitchen for the dining room, the living room, that one bedroom on the 2nd floor with a bathroom. And it wasn't until earlier when I was messaging that same friend that I realized, oh, I put like a small bathroom, right? And then I like 2nd floor has a full bathroom. It has a shower, it has a tub, it has a sink, the toilet, everything. The bathroom on the 1st floor, I know for sure it has a sink and I know it has a toilet. Issue is I don't remember putting a shower in there. And mind you, I made this house so she could put, I think, 4 to 5 Sims in there. And I accidentally forgot to add another shower, possibly. Maybe I did. I'll check the footage later. But, oh wait, did I? I think it showed. Okay, either way, I sent her a message like, hey, I may have forgotten to put the other shower in. Apologize for that. But it is what it is. So I was trying, like, for the outside, I put stone because I don't know. I feel like one of these houses is gonna be stone on the outside with white trimmings. I don't know. I just like the look of it. I'm not great with housing, like the roofs or the decoration on the outside. Yeah, when I pause, it's usually like there are random cuts in the video. It's because the build did take me a while. I think it took me like 2-3 hours. No, it wasn't 2. It was probably like three to 4. Let's put it there. And I didn't, like, I couldn't build it all in one go, so it did take me a couple of days. So the cuts are me working like maybe once a day, twice a day, but over I think like 2-3 days, I think I was finished. I did use the hidden object lights just to like placeholders, because I'm pretty bad at choosing lights. I don't know. Again, the limitation of not having my packs, and like most of my favorite stuff builds, like the stuff that I use for builds is in Seasons, Parenthood, and my favorite lights are from Tiny Living. Yeah, it was kind of hard. I hadn't like not used certain packs before, or just like I admire the people who can just do base game, because it can make some really nice stuff with just base game. I can't, because I'm just being stared at by the Seasons and Parenthood packs, like the counters. Oh my god, I love my counters and I cannot use them, so I did the best I could. And we have different styles, but I know she likes pretty houses and pretty stuff, so I try to make this house as pretty as I could, if that makes sense. Like, I have a certain taste. I like I don't know how do I describe it. Like, I like the houses that you see on magazines, like they're really modern, pretty, like everything has stuff in it, so it feels like lived in. It's not like just big empty walls or big empty spaces. I like to cram as much stuff as there as I can. I'm the kind of clutter person. I just love it, because I like houses that feel like houses. That includes The Sims. So like in the previous build, second floor, I made plenty of like CC. I just like had art CC and just random plants. I just put it everywhere, because my goal is to have plants all over my place once I get it. So yeah, choosing wallpapers, I usually go with the wood paneling, because I like how it looks. That goes for like accent walls, wood paneling, or outside of the house, wood paneling. Yeah, the wood paneling is in. It's not in Vampires Over Magic or Cats and Dogs, not really. The Cats and Dogs has that really nice, like, homey paneling that's like wet at the bottom, which I think I used on one of the, I think on the third floor with the rooms. But yeah. Okay, this is my perfect example. So this, not this shelf. There's another shelf that is just full of stuff, and I love that shelf because it gives me space to add more stuff. That one. But it has vases, it had books, it had a clock. It's perfect for what I use and what I would have in my actual house. A shelf full of stuff. Probably not as organized, but a shelf full of stuff nonetheless. And I also forgot to, I told her, okay, I uploaded the vase, like the house, like, have fun. And she sent me a picture of her Sims in the kitchen, and I was just like, oh dang, I also forgot to test it. The other house was tested, it was fine, it worked fine. This house, I forgot to test it. Mainly it's just like those like small areas that I'm just like, oh, I wonder if a Sim can pass. But I think it should be fine because she was playing with it, like no issues. So I like the contrast between the outside and the inside of the house. The outside is just stone and black bricks. The inside is super warm and like full of stuff and modern. And that's like one of my favorite things about these kind of builds. I can make them so drastically different from the outside. It's not I like those houses that like you see the outside and you're just like, man, I like you, and then you walk inside and you're like, oh wow, that inside is like nothing to do with the outside. Because I don't know, I think it's just funny that you can go to a house and it's just like, for example, let's say you go to a wood cabin and you're just like, oh, everything inside must be looking kind of rustic and like that feel, and you go inside and it's super modern and sleek but still blends in with that like cabin feel, and it's just the weirdest thing. I have a reference picture somewhere on my Pinterest. I have like files of folders for just home stuff, and I just love those like drastic differences between the outside and the inside of a home. I don't know, I think they're funny and at the same time just like really nice to look at. While I was decorating that room, that like I did take a small what's it called, a break. So you see now it's like fully decorated. Yeah, so that I took a break, went to go do something, came back, started decorating, and completely forgot to hit record while I was decorating. So yeah, you got a fully decorated room. I did use the like pre-made room for most of the furniture just because I don't know where stuff is like in a normal build, or like where to find stuff in the gallery, not gallery, and like the folders, you know what I mean. I couldn't find anything because I don't know like where is it labeled or under what category they are. So I'd rather just go to a pre-made room, pick the furniture I like from different rooms and place it the way I like. So this is what I mean. This second floor, like master bedroom, master bathroom, because it got a bathroom. Well, yes, it got a bathroom. It has a toilet, it has a sink, it has a tub, and it has a shower. Also, I never thought of the idea of putting like a wall to separate the shower from everything else, which I was like, man, I should have done that earlier. And well, I separated the shower from the rest of the restroom, plus like a little gap to separate the shelf from the rest of it, so it feels a bit more closed in and not so open spaced. And look, like like counters, if I can place a plant, I will place a plant everywhere, which now that I think about it, I should get more CC for plants. I don't have that much. Also paintings, like I'm an artist, I love having paintings up, and if I see a blank wall, there will be a painting up there soon, eventually. Okay, so this hall, I try to put bookshelves, I try to put tables like right next to the stairs going up to the third floor, but they were too big and they would block the door where a Sim could not get through. Even without having to test it, I knew a Sim could not get through. So what I did, I just put two corner tables on the far end of the wall with plants on them and a painting in between, so it didn't look so empty. But still, I feel like that's the kind of hall that you don't want to be in a horror movie, because you don't know what's on the other side. It's empty. just wood paneling everywhere. It's the kind of like you might get hurt kind of, or the killer is waiting on the other side or something. See, like this is my issue. It would not fit, and it looks kind of awkward being up like right against the stairs. I did find a bookshelf that like was okay. I think it's that one. Did I keep it? I think I did. So it fit. You can get into the room, but it still looks kind of awkward. I can't remember if I kept it or not. I'll see right now. Okay, I did keep it. Maybe it was changed by my friend. She did tell me she made some changes, which I knew she would. So that's why I like give her so much free space in the basement. And in the rooms, there's not much space. Like the beds take up most of the spaces, so I couldn't really put much stuff in there. Like 1 or 2 things per room. One of them is just a bed, I think a nightstand, and a lamp. So, you know, not the best room. I think a dorm room has more stuff than that. Oh, I could have put a mini no wait, that's the university pack. Never mind. I'm like, there's so much stuff from from the other packs that I wish I could have put in this build, but I'm limited to what my friend has because I don't want them to get replaced or like by base game equivalents, which I don't think there's an equivalent for a mini fridge. So I just kept it as is, and I know she made her changes, so I'm excited to see what her changes are. She's doing commissions while I'm recording this, so I'll see them later. I think for this haul, it was just as annoying as like the one right underneath, because again, what am I supposed to put in it? Like a table. I think I just put up some paintings. There you go. And that's about it. Like not much up there. Now that I think about it, I should have probably just put like a little corner table with like a lamp or books or something. Yeah, that could have worked. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, in here I just put a desk, a computer, the chair, and the 2 beds, and I think that's everything in that room. Because again, I wanted to keep in like a shelf. I'm trying to keep the room simple just because I know she'd like she'll decorate the room as she wants later, and I didn't want to go too overboard with the rooms and then not have the Sims be able to actually use the rooms, which is kind of makes it pointless. And that was going to be originally another room, except I decided to make it because she does have Realm of Magic. Some of her characters use magic, so I made it into a little just magic oriented room with the cauldron and the summoning circle at the bottom, shelves and other random junk on the walls. On the outside, I didn't do much to the landscaping, just put a gate, very simple, and then made a little pond, which it wasn't until later that I realized I put the bubblers from I think Island Adventure, to make it all misty and pretty, and then I realized, oh, she doesn't have that pack, it's not gonna work. But she still has a pretty pond, which is the important thing. A nice pretty pond full of plants and rocks, and it slowly tends out from everything else that's dead in the area, because vampires, they don't exactly have much time to be going outside and gardening. I guess we need an idea for a character. I could make a gardening vampire. They can just garden at night. Oh, fine. We'll figure it out. Ooh, they can have a greenhouse in their basement. Wait, no, that sounds... Ooh, that's weird. Probably not. Okay. Either way, I'll figure it out later. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you like what you've seen and want to see more. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!